Lesson 2 is on writing equations from graphs. So how do you know what your a value is? That's the hardest part to find. So your a value is going to be the distance from the vertex with a V to the next lattice point. And what it means to be the next lattice point is like the next nice point. So the equation that you want from the vertex, so the vertex form equation is the same as it was in the last lesson. Ax minus h squared plus k. So that's what we're going to plug into. Okay, so first, what's your vertex on this? Well, your vertex on this is -3, +4. So that means that my h value is going to be -3. My k value is going to be 4. That's where those come from. So the hard part now is deciding what's your a value. So I'm looking for the next lattice point. So follow your graph along to the next nice point. Here's the next nice point. The one after that would be right here, where it hits a corner. Okay, so we're only looking for the distance from our first one. So what did we do? We went down 1, and right 1. So our a value is -1 because that's how far we went down. So maybe add that up here. How far we went down or up. It could be either of those things. All right, so now we have enough information to write our equation. So if our equation is y equals ax minus h squared plus k, I'm going to break this down into a couple of extra points here. My a value is going to be -1. My x is going to be a -3. And my k is going to be 4. So here's what you need to remember about this. When you do this, it's going to be a minus. So that's going to turn this plus. The other thing you can think of is, oh, I need to do the opposite. I have to think opposite. So your final answer should be negative. We don't need that 1 in there. X plus 3 squared plus 4. And you can double check that because you know a positive is going to move you left instead of right. It's opposite of what you think. And then up 4. So the main thing is that this guy is going to be opposite. So write that in there. All right, let's look at another one. Okay, first, what's my vertex? Well, the vertex is right here. It's -2 and 2, meaning my h value is -2, my k value is 2. Now I need to find my a value, so I'm looking for nice lattice points where it hits a corner. Hits a corner here, doesn't hit again until down here. So again, we don't care after the first one. Our a value is only the first one. So what that is how far we're going down. We're going down 2 and over 1. So our a value is -2 because we went down 2. So I have ax minus h squared plus k. So my a value is -2. My h value is -2. And then my k value is 2. So remember, I want to do the opposite on this one because it's going to be a minus. So my answer is -2 parentheses x plus 2 squared plus 2. The only hard part will be remembering to do the opposite for the h. Okay, opposite for that one right there for the h. All right, one more of these. So first, what's your vertex? Looking at it here, vertex is -4, 4. So what that means is my h value is -4, my k value is 4. Now I need my a value, so I'm looking for my next nice lattice point. Here it is, here it is. Everywhere else it doesn't hit a box. So to get to your first one, you're going up 1 and over 1. Well, we only care about how far we went up, so our a value is 1. So our equation, ax minus h squared plus k, this is 1. Then -4 plus 4. Okay, so things I have to remember. On this one, I'm doing the opposite. And when I write my final equation, I don't need to write this 1 here, so I can just go straight to my x plus 4 squared plus 4. And that's how you write an equation from a graph.